to that military for dropping these bombs on that line. Before we leave, let's get right into it. Another crazy story. I reported on it earlier this year. Chris Watts has been sentenced today, y'all, to life for inhumane killings of his 2 daughters and pregnant wife. Before learning he would never walk out of prison Monday, Chris Watts sat at the defense table, head down and leg bobbling. As his mother told him she loved him, and his slain wife's family called him a monster, calling it perhaps the most inhumane and vicious crime that I have ever handled out of thousands of cases that I have seen. Judge Marcelo said handed down 5 life sentences, 3 consecutive and 2 concurrent, with no possibility of parole in the deaths of Watts' daughters and pregnant wife. I mean, this story sounded real suspicious. Even when it first begun, he was out, looking like the husband that was tearful and wanted to find his wife, but then it just seemed a little shaky, and then it came out that he did kill him, and then he did hide that body. He confessed to it. Watts also received an additional 48 years for the death of his unborn son, who was to be named Nico Lee, and 36 more years for crimes related to the disposal of the bodies. The 33-year-old pled guilty this month to a first-degree murder charge and other killings of his wife Shannon, 34, and their daughters Bella, 4, and Celeste, 3, before cruelly disposing of them at a secluded site where he worked. With approval of his wife's family, prosecutors dropped the possibility of the death penalty. In court, Shannon Watts' mother, Sandy, explained, "I didn't want death for you because that's not my right. Your life is between you and God, and I pray he has mercy for you." That's better than a lot of people would have told him, I can tell you that. Chris Watts, sentenced to life, will never see daylight again for killing his wife and his 2 beautiful daughters. He had a beautiful family. I don't know why. Just because he had something on the side don't mean you got to kill the family. But he was just sick. He got what he was looking for. He got life in prison, and they gonna do something to him in there, man. I'm telling you, he did it. He did them wrong. He did them dirty. I don't know why you can kill a beautiful family like that. Like, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you drop a comment for your boy Snake Eye. Heck on the video. Yes, sir.
Fox News alert: an emotional scene in court as a man who once pleaded for his family's safe return is sentenced to life behind bars for murdering his pregnant wife and their 2 young daughters. Alicia Acuna is live in Denver. Alicia.
Hi, Dana. The judge in court today said this was perhaps the most inhumane and vicious crime he has ever handled. In August, Christopher Watts of Frederick, Colorado, confessed to killing his pregnant wife, Shanann, and 2 young daughters, Bella, 4 years old, and Celeste, who is 3. He initially reported them missing. Today in court, he cried at times as his wife's family and his own parents gave victim impact statements. Here's Shanann's father.
You buried my daughter Shannon and Nico in a shallow grave. And then you put Bella and Celeste in huge containers of crude oil. You heartless monster. You have to live with this vision every day of your life. And I hope you see that every time you close your eyes at night.
Frederick police say Watts told them he was having an affair with a coworker and asked his wife for separation. At first, Watts told investigators Shanann killed their girls and he strangled her in return. Later, he confessed to killing them all, then taking their bodies to an oil field where he worked, burying Shanann and stuffing his daughters' bodies into oil barrels. Here's her mother.
We loved you like a son. We trusted you. Your faithful wife trusted you. Your children adored you. And they also trusted you. Your daughter Bella Marie sang a song proudly. And I don't know if you got to see it, but it was, "Daddy, you're my hero." I have no idea who gave you the right to take their lives.
Shanann Watts' family asked the district attorney to spare their former son-in-law and not seek the death penalty. This case garnered so much attention in part because of the multiple local TV interviews the 33-year-old Watts gave while insisting his family was missing, saying the house felt empty without them. Under Colorado's Victims' Rights Act, Watts' parents, as Bella and Celeste's grandparents, were allowed to address the court. And Dana, today they said that they were not asking for leniency for their son, that they stood with the family, but that they forgive him. Dana.
Alicia, thank you.